Hey guys, I want to go over product attributes and features. Now, attributes are something we can assign to a product that gives the shopper some options when ordering. An example would be size. Say if we were selling t-shirts, we would have size choices of small, medium, and large. Those are attributes. So I want to create an attribute. And also features they're like attributes because you can assign them to certain products, but they're not selections. So a feature would be maybe if someone was buying an iPad, the feature would be the screen size, which is something that you can't change. So what I want to do now is add another product, and I want to add a Dell laptop, and we're going to have color attributes so the user can actually choose which color they want. And also we'll add a feature. Let's say we'll add 4 gigabytes of RAM. So we're not having a selection there, it's just that's a feature of that laptop. So let's go ahead and add a new product. And we'll just say Dell Inspiron laptop. And I'm just using Dell because that's the first thing that came to mind. I'm not promoting Dell or saying it's better or worse than any other laptop. It's just for this tutorial. So we'll say this is a good laptop. Alright, pricing, we'll add a retail price of $550. Shipping, let's add a weight of we'll just say 2 pounds. Okay, now here we go, features. Now, if you want to set features and attributes, you first have to save the item. So we're going to click Save. Alright, and let's go ahead and just get a picture of a Dell Inspiron. This one's fine. So let's upload that picture. Okay. Alright, so now we'll go to features, and you can see there's some predefined features, height, width, depth. Let's add a new feature. Actually, let's save first so we save the image. Alright, so the feature will say memory. Add feature values, so we want to check memory and click add new feature values. So we want to choose memory, and we'll say 4 gigabytes. Save that. Okay, now if we go to the front end and click on our new product, let's see, where are the features? Oh, I'm sorry, we created the feature but we didn't link it to this product, so we just need to go into our product page and go to features, and you'll see we have memory, and we can select. Now we could put a bunch of values in the memory feature, so we can choose different values for different products. We're going to choose the 4 gigabyte and save. So if we go back to our product page and reload, now we have, now depending on the template you're using, features can be displayed in different ways. In this particular template, they're displayed as a tab called Data Sheet. And you can see we have a memory of 4 GB. So we can have as many features as we want for as many products as we want. So it's a really nice feature of PrestaShop. One thing I noticed is we have no stock in this product, so I'm just going to go in and change that. If we go to quantities, let's say we have we'll say we have 50 of these. Save. And if we reload, now these are available for order. So the next thing I want to do is attributes. So let's go back. Let's go to catalog and let's go to attributes and see what we have. So we already have a few attributes here: disk space, color, ICU. Let's see. So color. So PrestaShop allows us to create 3 different types of attributes and how they display on the front end. We can do a drop-down list, radio button, or actual color as an actual type of attribute. So I want to create a new attribute, and I was going to create a color, but we already have a color attribute. So let's create an attribute for the operating system that's installed on the laptop. So we want to click Add New Attributes, and we'll say Operating System, same public name, and this is going to be a drop down. Alright, so now let's check operating system and check and go click on Add New Values. Okay, so the attribute type, that's we're choosing for operating system. So let's choose our first option, which will be, let's say, Windows Vista. And then we can, up here we can choose save and add another value. So that's what we want to click. Next, let's say Windows 7. And Windows 8. And let's actually add one more. Let's add Linux Ubuntu. And we can just click Save. Alright, so now we have an operating system attribute with 4 different values. So let's go to our products and add that to the laptop. So if we go to combinations, we actually don't have an attributes tab like we have a features tab. So we could create different combinations and have multiple attributes if we wanted to. But we're going to just generate the one attribute we created. So you want to click on let's do product combinations generator. Okay, so what we want to do, let's go over here and let's choose all our operating systems. You can do that holding down Shift. Select Windows Vista, hold down Shift, and click Linux Ubuntu. And let's click Add. So it added all the options here, all the attributes, and we can specify a price for each one. So Linux Ubuntu is free and open source, so let's not raise the price for that. In Windows 8, you can see we can either include the tax or not. We'll just say we're not going to include the tax. For Windows Vista, we'll charge an extra $50. For Windows 7, we'll charge $100, and for Windows 8, we'll charge $150. So now we can click generate these combinations. We can also impact the weight. We can also add weight, but we're not going to do that. So now we have these options for our product. One thing I want to do first is go to quantities and specify how much of each product we actually have. I mean, how much of each attribute we actually have. So let's just say we have 100 for each. And we can save. Now if we go to the front end, I'm sorry, we want laptops. And you know what? I don't think we chose we didn't choose the laptop category for that product. So let's go ahead and do that. We have it in the home category. Let's see. Category. Here we go. We want the laptop category will be the default. So now if we reload here, now we have the Inspiron available. And by default, if you remember, we charged $550 for the laptop, and we have Windows Vista as the default operating system, which added $50. If we want to change to Windows 8, then it adds the $150. Windows 7 adds $100, and Linux Ubuntu is free. So you can see it's very useful. The price changes right away. You don't have to save or anything. It just updates automatically. So that's really nice. So I think that's it. Really easy to add attributes and features to your products, and it's just a really nice feature of PrestaShop. So that's it for this section. I'll see you in the next video.